And I can live in a freedom of the fruitful wheat of hope in my life when I choose to participate in God's work in my life and in my church, in my community, and in my world. In closing, let me share with you a post to our church's web space. MySpace, that Jonathan forwarded me. I don't know how to get on there, so he has to send this stuff to me. When I read it this week, I thought, sometime we get this showing faithfulness right. And it's a letter from someone named James. And he said, I really enjoyed the service this morning. I also appreciate the warmth and welcome that I received when I entered the sanctuary. Thank you so much for being a wonderful, warm, welcoming spirit. One of the best church experiences I've ever had in my entire life. I was raised in the Church of God my entire life, and that was pretty much all I'd known, with a little Baptist thrown on the side. Guess if he had had a whole lot of Baptists, it would have been worse. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. He said, this was my first experience at your church, of which going to hopefully lead to many, many more. My roommates have been asking me to come and join them when they went to church, and due to my schedule, I haven't been able to join them in the past. From the moment I walked onto the property until I left, I felt the Spirit, and it was awesome. I truly look forward to worshiping with you many, many more times in the future. I didn't realize that this church body was as kind as it is. Again, thank you so much. Always be blessed. James. Part of our covenant vision is showing faithfulness. And when I read James's post to the MySpace blog, it dawned on me, your faithfulness to God and what you do in coming here helped James to start living out last Sunday what I've used as the points of this sermon today. It's helped him to know that he's known and accepted by God. It's helped him to know that he's fearfully and wonderfully made by God. And thank God it's helped him to know that we are God's children, called to be showing faithfulness. Let's remind ourselves of that today and join that vision. As we sing this little song, in my life, in my church, and in my heart, Lord, be glorified. Let today be your day of recommitting to the vision and choosing the vision of showing faithfulness. Let's stand and sing. And the people of God said, amen. You may be seated.